out, drop it, go and pull the switch. I just wanna burn for a miss. Keep your eyes stayed on me for the blessing. Treasure up in the heavens, we snatch it. Look at the change upon my nation. Yeah, look at the change upon my nation. Look at the change upon my nation. Yeah, look at the change upon my nation. All that power in the keys, yeah, but I really wanna use that.
Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Those Indie Geeks. It's your boy JusRzd.
It's your boy Prodigyl.
And we are back. Season 2. As you can see, Q is not with us. He is out being a rock star. We still do music, guys. It's Those Indie Geeks for a reason. We are independent artists that like to talk about geeky things. And today, we gonna get real geeky.
Wait, real quick before we get into our main topic. I mean, season 2, man. I mean, like we made it through one season. We dropped a good amount of episodes. How many episodes did we drop for season 1?
14 or 15. What up?
Yo, that's like, if this was a Netflix series, I mean, that's like binge-worthy stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, and those are good conversations that we've had. Sure. So, like, I would recommend you guys just, if you're doing any work, just go back, watch season 1. We're going to be discussing everything geeky, Marvel, DC, anime, just different things, man. It's always a good time talking to these guys. So, season 2, we're going to get ready for another journey, another journey together. So, yeah.
For sure. Season 2, we got a lot to talk about. You got everything that's dropping in July, because it's a lot, and then we just gonna keep it rolling from there.
And we might have some guests.
Some people you may or may not know, but tap in with your boys, because we are doing it bigger for season 2. As you can see, we got a brand new intro, so there's that.
Yep. Actually, when JusRzd like dropped it in the chat, I was just like, "Yo, we're leveling up. This is legit now, man. Like, we actually going in. Like, this is. Oh, I was like, this was easy mode for like the first season. Now it's just like we taking it like to another level.
We locked it in. We are locked in. Got the intro, got the outro, got everything.
Yeah.
And shout out to the homie Kizzy for hooking us up with that. But today we wanted to talk about some of the things that we've been seeing. We got Gen V, brand new trailer for season 2. We got The Boys that's going to come out with their final season soon. So we wanted to talk about that, as well as getting into it with some director talk.
Yes,
top
sir.
5 director talk. So let's tap in with The Boys real quick.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with Gen V. Because they just dropped the trailer not too long ago. So how did you feel after watching the Gen V trailer?
Yo, first off, I mean, I it still kind of felt like, I think they're doing a good job in terms of, like, from what I've seen in the trailer so far anyways, like, they've done a good job of, like, moving on without Chance Perdomo. You know, rest in peace. I thought that would be, like, I don't know. He was such a cool character for me.
Right.
Like, he was a really cool character for me through that entire season 1. And when I heard about him passing away, and so tragic, I honestly thought, like, that dude had so much potential, and it's like,
for sure.
You know, I don't know how the show could recover, but honestly, man, like, I can't wait to see where they take it. I mean, you know, you obviously have the whole story of Marie, and just the way that they're going with her, and also it's honestly just picking up from where we left off, right? I mean, like, with Homelander basically knocking them all out, or like blasting them, and then, you know, basically Godalkin, I guess, putting them somewhere in their secret compartment, little layer place, prison thing. Yeah. So I'm excited, man. I mean, like, it's right now, like, Gen V was a great introduction to, like, the younger generation of superheroes, and just, like, you know, how this whole world has come to be. And, like, you know, I think we'll see more of that when we get into, I mean, season 5 of The Boys is happening. We'll talk about that. But also the prequel show Vought Rising is happening as well. We were talking about Soldier Boy and oh man, I forgot the other lady's name. You know, whoever was with him, you know, that whole group that was with Soldier Boy,
the Nazi lady.
Yes, but there was also another lady too. I'm blanking. Today's not my day. But anyway, that whole thing, right? So like the world building that they're doing with this show is and with this whole universe is kind of crazy to see. And I honestly didn't expect it to be like, I thought like The Boys would be just kind of like this one-off, like self-contained show, but the way that they're expanding and the way that they're really just reaching in and being like, no, there's a whole world that we can explore. I think like shout out to Kripke, the creator of the show, and shout out to everyone else who's working on it. I think, you know, they get a lot of flack for a lot of the stuff that they're doing, or the stuff that they say or do about the shows or in the shows. But I feel like just taking something that is not as established, right? Because The Boys, like the canon, the literature, like all of that stuff was very, very unknown, right? I mean, only like the hardcore people would really latch onto it. I mean, you know, people who weren't reading Marvel, DC, and all that, like, and you know, people who really wanted to gravitate toward more like the adult variety of things, like they were the ones who really knew about it, but no one else. It wasn't mainstream at all. And for them to take that you know, IP and really just blow it up, and no matter, I mean, we could always talk about how violent it is, how extreme it can be, like the sexual stuff, the violent stuff, all of that, right? But at the end of the day, I think they put out a product that I feel like people just can't deny, you know, and I think it's going to be, you know, across like, you know, this final season of The Boys, this, you know, next season of Gen V, the first season of Vought Rising, and all of that. So I can't wait. So yeah, but I mean, this is a long-winded way of saying I can't wait to see Gen V season 2, going back to Godolkin, going back to saying where that the story takes that gang. What did you think, man?
I think you are great at remembering names. Because it's been so long.
I don't know that sarcasm.
It's been so long, bro, since I seen first season of Gen V. Like, I genuinely don't remember everybody's name. I remember the faces. I remember the abilities, but I don't remember everybody's name. Shout out to, like you said, to what is it, Chance Perdomo?
Yeah.
Shout out to him. Rest in peace. Prayers up for him and his family. It was sad when all of that transpired, especially while they were just about to get back into production and stuff like that. It was just like, dang. And he was like one of the main characters, because you got him, you got the girl with the blood ability, and then you got the girl who switches between genders. And it's just like, those are like really like the main, like pillar 3 of the main character. So it's just like, dang, he gone. And to see just based off the trailer, like how that's gonna kind of cause his dad to spiral. However they play it, we see his dad kind of spiraling in the trailer with his abilities, not being able to control them without damaging his own health in the way, and just that the way they're playing it looks real interesting. So I will say I am excited to see where they go with it. Just based off of the fact that one of the main characters I was interested before the unfortunate passing of Chance. Yeah. But now I'm even more interested just to see how they're gonna address that. Yeah. And just what story they're gonna tell through season 2, because season 1 was like a good break between The Boys season 3 and season 4, and kind of put us in position to the plot points of season 4 for The Boys. And with this being the final season that they're about to get into, I'm interested to see how it's going to transition. As far as the main Boys story, I'm not going to hold you. I'm kind of tapped out.
Really?
like it's just it. So this is part of the reason why I'm not a Superman fan, because it's like once you build somebody up to OP heights and they're like a main person on your roster, it's just like, what are we doing? Like he's the ultimate villain. Like in the comics they did it differently. Sure. Like the real villain ended up being Black Noir, who ended up being a clone of Homelander. Right. Yeah. They're not doing that in the show. So it's just like, okay, well what how? Because his son's not going to be ready by the final season to take him on. And then the way he ended season 4, it's just like, how that's not going to transpire that quickly anyway. Yeah. So unless like Butcher could fight him with the tumor, but I just don't see him winning even with the tumor. Like just based on how they've built up Homelander and how twisted he is currently.
Unless like
and
they
now
come
he
up,
has his dad.
don't they have a drug or something that basically takes away or like neutralizes powers? Or am I tripping? I felt like that was maybe I need to refresh.
They were playing with the
memory
virus in season 4 to take them out, but that ended up not.
I mean,
working.
like, they might introduce like a plot point where they have like a super, like, you know, and we've seen this happen before, where it's like, you know, there's like one rogue scientist or something that can come up with like, you know, they can manipulate the virus and like, you know,
True,
make,
but I feel like
you know,
at this point I feel like that's
it's a
you
cop-out.
pulling out your butt at this point.
Yeah,
like,
it's a cop-out. Yeah.
Here's this caveat.
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
like, bro,
And the thing
you never
is, like,
teased any of this.
I feel like that might be the only way to go because, like you said, Homelander's been built up so much, and you need to bring him down somehow.
Right.
So, like, I would understand, but at the same time, I would be frustrated too. So I get what you're saying, but I also would understand why they would have to do it because they think they've written themselves into that corner, right?
Right, and that's the unfortunate piece of. It happens. It happens sometimes in storytelling. It happens in comics. It happens in anime. It happens in TV shows and movies sometimes.
Right.
You write your villain to immeasurable heights, and then you kind of gotta use some random pull of a caveat to finish them off, and it's just like, yeah, all right.
I mean, I get it. I get it. I think for me, just Homelander. I mean, dude, if I ever saw Anthony Starr walking down the street or something, I would be deathly scared of that man. Like I would be running the other way, dude. He portrays like that psychotic, like that, even that
for
sociopath.
sure.
Like he has everything. He is psychotic. He is sociopathic. Like he's everything
For sure.
You know, and like he's I don't know. I think more than anything, it's just the character of Homelander, more than his powers or his ability, is just like he's just a very interesting guy. You know, bloodthirsty, but at the same time, like crazy. But at the same time, there's like moments where he can show his vulnerability, but it's just quickly overshadowed by his just pure. I don't want to say the word, but it's just a jerk. Like, you know, and it's beautifully portrayed. And I think, you know, with his son being, you know, I think the one problem that I have with the Homelander and his son relationship is like, I'm not really entirely sold on it. Like I know Homelander's really trying to build it, but like his son is like conflicted, and maybe I think season 4 really kind of fleshed it out a bit more. Maybe it's the acting from the kid. I'm not super like attached to that relationship. I'm just like, if it happens,
the
cool.
way they set it up, you wouldn't be like,
sure.
I don't care about their relationship at all, but it's because of how that relationship started from its inception. Like he SA'd pretty much Butcher's wife. Yeah. And then now they brought this baby. He thought she was dead. She's actually alive, hiding with the child, and now they go through this story and this journey of finding her, finding the child. She ends up passing. And it's just like, now the child kind of just out there. She didn't really want Homelander to raise him. Mm-hmm. And Butcher's kind of super conflicted, which is understandable. Yeah. With raising him, because it's just like, yo, that's not my seed, but it's the seed of my arch nemesis. Right. And it's just like, you, like, that's a hard place to be put in. So it kind of just leaves you kind of feeling for the kid, but at the same time, like, I don't, like, I feel for you because you're a kid, you didn't ask for none of this. Yeah. But at the same time, it's just like, being a child, you don't understand all those adult themes and all those adult things. So it's just like, you're still making stupid kid choices and mistakes. Mm-hmm. And then it's just like, you want to see the good in your father as the child, but your dad's a villain, like, at the end of the day. So it's like, ain't much good in there. So it's like, you want to see the kid because that's your dad, but and Butcher ain't too much better. So it's like, you don't really have a positive figure now that your mom's gone to really look up to. So you're kind of like pulled in both directions to the point where you kind of just got to make your own path. And like I said, you feel for him, and I wouldn't say it's necessarily the kid actor's fault. it's just more so the circumstances that he was given as a character. It's just like you feel for him, but at the same time, we don't know you well enough to as a character to really be like, I rock with this dude. Like, we just know you as the product of the conflict between Homelander and Butcher.
Yeah, I rock with that.
We don't know you as like a person.
Right. I think, and you're right, like with his mom gone and then also with Mallory gone as well, like he doesn't have any central parental role. So it's basically Homelander and all his like just worst qualities just basically pushing him to be like, in Homelander's own sick and twisted way, he wants him to be a better version of him in a very twisted way, right?
Right.
But we know that it's just a much worse version of him. Yeah, and I think one thing that I did want to like kind of attach to was like the Butcher and the Tumor relationship. Like, I mean, like I love the way that they portrayed that last season. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, like when. I feel like he steals the show every time. Like, I mean, his acting is amazing. I haven't really seen... I know he's popular from The Walking Dead, I believe, right?
I want to say he started, from my knowledge, I haven't watched all of it because it's way too many seasons.
Sure.
I want to say he started in Supernatural.
Supernatural, that's right. Yes. But yeah, I mean, that whole thing of like, them portraying him as like the bloodlust, whatever that like Butcher was dealing with, and then and Butcher, I guess, ascending to his final form and then like killing off Victoria Newman. I think I was not expecting that, to be honest. I was just like, oh, okay, like this just got real. Like,
I wasn't expecting him to clap her like that, but that did catch me off guard because I thought that they were going to be the ones to like work together, maybe persuade the what's the black girl name?
Sister Sage.
Girl? Yeah.
Dude,
I thought they were going to be like the ones that kind of persuade her to turn against Homelander, because that, to me, that's the only way that you're gonna beat him is by getting her over to y'all's side to kind of figure out a way to overtake him. Or just helping her achieve her plot, whatever her plot is, because I don't feel like she rocked with Homelander either.
No.
But outside of that, I don't see any other way of beating that dude.
The problem with Newman was that she was trying to politic her way into a lot of things, right? And like she quickly realized that she cannot politic her way around Homelander. Homelander does not understand nuance. He doesn't understand gray. He knows black and white, and that's basically it, right? And I think that was the problem, and that's a very dangerous person to be around when you're a person who constantly operates in the gray area, and Homelander is like, no, this is his way or the highway. It's like, it's game over for you, especially because he believes in something much more than you believe in your own values when you really don't have anything to stand on. I think that was the character of Newman. She believed in things, but at the same time, she also wanted power, but at the end of the day, she also wanted to like have a better future. And it's like classic storytelling, right? Like, I mean, when people bring kids into this, like they always have that vulnerability, and they always want to do what's right for their kids and build a better future for their kids and all those different things. So that always becomes, but in Homelander's own twisted mind, like he's just like, the only way to build a better future for his kid is to, if him and his son reign supreme over everything,
Right, side by
when
side.
you're associating yourself with a character or like a person like that, that's like, there's no other way out, and so like aligning yourself with the other side, I think she did try, but Butcher coming in and just killing that was crazy.
Is like you said, she tried to politic her way out of a lot of situations, but still tried her best to like be morally sound in her own mind, to try to kind of like save a semblance of good, but at the same time, it's just like all the people that she was around that knew that they were terrible people were succeeding way further than her because she was trying to keep some sense of morality within herself and within her own mind but while still doing terrible things and, like you said, politicking her way in and out of situations. It's just like you had Giancarlo Esposito's character. He knew he was terrible. We had Homelander. He knows he's terrible. You also have Butcher, who's pretty much Homelander on the opposite spectrum, outside of the powers.
Who can be terrible.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like he kind of has a slight moral compass, but now with this tumor, that's out the window.
Yeah, it's out the window.
And so it's like now you got 3 people that were around you that all know they're terrible people, all know that they will do anything to achieve their goals, and they will go to any means necessary to achieve those goals.
Yep.
And you're still trying to politic your way out of stuff, and it's just like, I feel you, but you're not gonna make it up out of here. So yeah. I honestly was shocked when Butcher got her up out of here, especially the way he did it. Because, like I said, I thought that she would at least be able to. I thought they would at least be able to leverage their relationship or alliance to take out Homelander, and maybe she got took out in the process of that. I ain't know Butcher was gonna be the one to be like, nah, you
take
done
her
here.
out. Yeah, I think he was just like, I'm done. And so it's like, it's clearly like a, you know, like you're on my side for sure or you're not kind of thing, right? I mean, like he didn't kill any of the other boys, but then you see, you know, Starlight getting Starlight escaping, Huey getting taken by Sam and Kate from Gen V because they're now working for Godolphin. And or Godolphin and Vought and all them, or Homelander, I guess.
Right.
All of them basically being Frenchie. Mm-hmm. What happened to
Frenchie? The Asian lady.
Yeah, Kimiko. Kimiko. They're all basically, you know, like separated and like, and so yeah, I think it just like season 4 left that in such a cool way. That I'm just like, all right, well, season 5, like let's see how they bring this all together, because there's all in such different, you know, like they're just like very disconnected at this point. So how do they bring everyone back, and how do they, you know, piece it all together, and how do they bring back Homelander? Like I think that's like the biggest thing, and I can't wait. When does this drop? That's the question.
You got a computer, bro.
Season. Wait, hold on. No, I
want to say it's probably going to be sometime early next year, more than likely, or super late this year.
Oh wait, no, there's still no official date for season 5. Oh, and Soulja Boy is coming back as well.
Yeah,
5th season.
But now he's in Homelander's care.
Well, they still haven't said anything about it. Like the 5th season was announced on May 14, 2024, and confirmed as the final season on June 11, 2024. Okay, I guess they're just expecting to premiere it next year. So I guess this conversation was a little premature, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I'm a big fan of what really. They do.
I wouldn't say it's premature, because we're talking Gen V. If you talk Gen V, you kind of got to talk about the boys as well, because they're all in the same universe.
Yeah, but I mean with Gen V, yeah. So I mean, obviously we know Sam and Kate working with them. September 17th is Gen V. Oh, that's very close. Wow. Okay. Can't wait for that. And you know, everyone else is basically taken in by Godolphin, and you know, obviously we see Chance's dad losing control, all these different things. Like there's that part of that needs to be kind of, you know, addressed as well,
right. Especially with the new dean at Godolphin turning like the school, at least based on the trailer, looks like he's turning the school into like some type of battle. Arena type of situation. I'm like, that should be interesting. Yeah,
that reminds me of. Have you seen Sky High?
No, I haven't. Dude, I've seen clips of it, but I've never actually sat down and watched the movie.
Oh man, you need to watch Sky High, dude. I think that was like one of the better produced Disney movies in terms of like effects and graphics and all that stuff. Like what they had to work with for a TV movie. Right. Which is, it's kind of like, when you look back at it, it's kind of crazy to think that was actually like a TV movie, like that, you know, because usually like all the TV movies on Disney at that time was like High School Musical and like different things like that. Right. And then they had Sky High. Oh yeah, what?
Wasn't Danielle Panabaker in there?
Yes. Danielle Panabaker, Kurt Russell. Yeah, Kurt Russell was the dad in the movie. He was like the big shot superhero that everyone wanted to be, and his son couldn't basically like measure up. You know, at least like that was like the pressure on the son was to be like, because his dad and his mom were basically like the top two superheroes out of all of them, and then he had all this pressure, but then he didn't have any powers, and then like he's going sky high, and basically so like Sky High has this whole battle thing where like you pair up with another hero. So like you either get categorized as a hero or a sidekick.
Or a villain.
No, hero or a sidekick. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so like the heroes, gets, special treatment, and the sidekicks are basically like the losers of the school.
That's trifling.
Yeah. So when we're talking like the battleground, like I think that reminded me of like Sky High to a certain extent, and yeah, I think you should definitely watch it. I feel like, on your YouTube channel, I don't know about like copyright and all that stuff, but like, so you should do a reaction to it, man. That'd be hilarious.
I might do that. The battle thing reminded me of, I don't know if you've seen the 100. I
have not. Is that anime? No, it's not.
No. Oh, it's live action. It was on the CW for a long time, but it was a good show. But yeah, they had like I want to say a season or two where they were underground, and they had like this system where if they I want to say like they had to battle to see who was going to lead the crew, or you like if you got in trouble or got caught for doing something, they would put you in this battle arena to fight to the death. And if you survived something, I forgot what happened, if you survived or if you got killed or whatever.
Interesting.
But yeah, it was interesting. But that was in like the later season stuff. But
gotcha.
I want to say they had like 7 or 8 seasons of the 100. But
gotcha.
It was an interesting premise. I'm always a big sci-fi fantasy type of guy when it comes to TV shows and stuff like that.
Yeah. Actually, we were talking about Mallory from The Boys, and like the one that the CIA agent or whatever, and I was like, because you guys know, I mean, I've said this in the show before, but I was watching The Blacklist. And like I was watching The Blacklist like on season 7, and I was like, I'm on season 10. I'm on the last season, bro. I'm done.
Oh, wow.
I got like a few more. Yeah, bro. I'm like I'm gonna after like season 7, season 8, I was just like, all right, like this is getting kind of old.
But did you finish Solo Leveling?
I have not.
It be your own people, man. It be your own.
My fault, man. I am going to start a breakdown series of The Blacklist on Those INDEXGEEKZ. It'll literally just be me talking about The Blacklist.
The Blacklist was fire. Let me know when you finish it, because I want to see what your how you feel about the ending.
Wait, you watched the whole thing?
Yeah, I watched it when it was dropping. Yeah.
Oh dang! Okay. I did not. I thought you like stopped watching after like a few seasons in. I didn't know you finished the whole show. Oh, okay.
Nah, cool. I was watching it while it was coming out.
Okay, because like around this time, if Q was on here right now, he'd be clowning me right now. But
for sure, especially because you didn't finish Solo Leveling yet. It's only 2 seasons.
I know.
13 episodes.
I know. I will finish it. I was just like, I was already locked in with Blacklist, and I was just like, I need to get through this, and then I will give Solo Leveling my full attention. And I only have I think I'm on like episode 3 of season 10. So like I need a couple more days, and I'll finish. By this week, by basically like today's Thursday, I will be done by Sunday. I promise, I'll be done by Sunday. But the one who plays Katerina Rostova, Katerina Rostova. I'm not saying any spoilers. She's the same person who plays Mallory, and I was just like, this woman seems familiar. I was like, this is crazy, and I'm like, oh wait, that's Mallory, and Grace Mallory, that's her full name. But anyway, so that was cool. I was like, hey, Blacklist or The Boys, But yeah,
speaking of Mallory though, I don't know what she was thinking by trying to grab the little boy. Like,
I mean, that was like the stupidest way to go out.
What was you doing? Have Butcher grab him. Why would you grab him?
She forgot. To be honest,
you know he's strong. Now you But
yeah, I actually, to be honest, like even when that happened in real time, I was just like, what? That's actually kind of dumb, to be honest. Like,
right? Like, why would you? What did you think was fitting to happen?
I know.
Like, granted, I get it. I can't let you leave, but it's just like
I wasn't a big
if
fan
he
of
want to
it.
leave, he gonna leave. Like,
I
there's
was not a
nothing
big
you
fan.
can do to like restrain this young man. Like,
Why would you do that? I mean, that's so stupid, to be honest.
And you're not enhanced at all.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, that was like my little connection to Blacklist. I mean, wait, what did you say though? If I finished Blacklist, what did you say?
Oh, let me know when you finish it, because I want to see how you feel about the ending.
Oh, okay. Well, I kind of got it spoiled already. So, because I mean, I followed the Reddit page, so like it popped up. I don't know.
Why would you follow the Reddit page while you're still watching the show that's been out for a long time?
You're right. That's on me. That's me. That's a rookie. Spoiled. That's a rookie error. That's a rookie mistake for sure. Yeah, but I mean, I know the ending, but I mean, we'll talk about it later. That's fine. But yeah. So yeah, Boys, Gen V, can't wait. Season 5 of Boys, Season 2, Gen V. One thing is like, Soulja Boy's coming back, so I can't wait to see how that ties to, like, I mean, Jensen Ackles in that role. I mean, there's some clips that are floating around on the internet too, like on TikTok, like when Season 4 was happening, and like there are these like old clips of or like I guess it's recorded as old clips from Vought's like archival records or whatever of like Jensen Ackles, okay, and like Soulja Boy basically dropping these promos and these ads and all that stuff on TV. That was funny, and he really plays that role well. He plays that jerk really well.
Question though, do you think he would make a good Batman?
See, I can't comment because I don't know too much of his acting thing to be like I mean, Soulja Boy, he plays it well. But I think that was really, I mean, to my memory anyway, that was like really my first introduction to like him as an actor. So I don't know how well rounded he is to play Batman.
See, I remember him like and the dude who played his brother in Supernatural.
He's on Supernatural too, right? Yeah.
So like Supernatural, I'd watched like the first 1 to 2 seasons maybe.
Okay.
And then I kind of like tapped out or didn't have cable for a while or something where I couldn't watch it for a while. Then I realized it was still out, but by that time it was like 6 or 7 seasons, and I was just like, okay, I'm cool. Like it was just too much. Then they just kept going, and I was just like, all right, like what is this, The Simpsons? Like what are we doing?
I got you.
How long are we gonna tell this story?
Well, I mean, so what do you think though? I mean, like, do you think he's got it, or do you think it's more like an
The funny thing about it is he's played Batman. If I'm not mistaken, he's played Batman in some of the animated films. He didn't do bad to me. I mean, it's kind of hard when you're playing animated Batman because it's just like you kind of nobody wants to pass Kevin Conroy. Like it's just it's Kevin Conroy.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's kind of he like I said, his performance wasn't bad. So I don't know. I wouldn't be mad if he became Batman. I'd be interested to see his portrayal in live action. Yeah. If that's what he chose to do.
Wait, I'm trying to see if anyone has like any mock-ups of him in like the Batman suit or something. You know.
I feel like he got the physique though.
I think that's like the one of the bigger things too, is that you gotta look good as Batman, like in the suit and all that. Like you gotta, like, you know, when you think of someone like Ben Affleck, right? When you think of that Batman, that man was big. Like he was a big dude in that suit, right? Like that's like the biggest Batman we've seen on screen. And then we get someone like Robert Pattinson is like much. Like skinny. Thinner. I don't want to say skinny, but at the same like slender.
Hold on. Speaking of Robert Pattinson, speaking of Robert Pattinson, I gotta pivot here. I watched the first 2 Twilights. The worst. Worst.
Welcome.
Vampire werewolf adaptation I have ever seen. In my life.
What's up, fellow geeks? Thank you for tuning into this episode. A little bit different of an ending this time, but same old next week. And thank you for the people that have been commenting and making this a community. We can talk back, give us topics, comment more. Okay? But remember to like, share, and subscribe. Just completely mollywop that subscribe button and ring the bell like you won a prize fight. And we'll be back next week.